Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's Star here, and today we're playing Iron Roses. Just a little game that I played when I was younger that I wanted to revisit. Okay, I can't keep getting confused because I don't know if it's doing what it needs to be doing. There. Good. I think.
Iron Roses. Sure, now it's a household name, but it came from some pretty humble beginnings. This is the story of how my little basement band got its big break. Our rise to stardom began on a sour note with my roommate Lynn bawling me out. I'm pretty sure everyone for miles could hear every word. And, well, I deserved it. I screwed up, no question about it. An apology wasn't going to be enough, but it was a start. Hey, I'm Alex, and in this tutorial, I'll teach you how to navigate my world. Don't touch my stuff. Just kidding. You'll notice the cursor changes colors depending on what actions are available to you. If the cursor is white, there's no special action. Yellow means there's somewhere I can walk to. If I'm moving too slow, you can hold down the space bar to make me hustle a bit. If the cursor is blue, I can move to a different scene. And finally, a green cursor means I can interact with that object or person. When interacting with a person or object, watch for these icons. The eye means this is something I can look at. The mouth means this is someone I can talk to. The hand means
Okay, I'm good. I don't need this. Our TV. Lynn's always yelling at me to turn off the late night infomercial. Go to bed. I inherited this amp from my dad. He used it to serenade my mom until the neighbors asked him to please, for the love of God, stop. Pedro the goldfish died in a tragic skydiving accident. Apparently he forgot his parachute when leaping to freedom. I got a question. It's a phone, alright. I don't need it now. One of the few posters left for Iron Rose. We were always more of a word of mouth. I can see the alley from here. Ugh, I wish I couldn't. Usually I don't splurge on expensive toys, but my trusty guitar Rose isn't a toy. Although she was expensive. My favorite dress. My mom bought it for me last spring, and I adore it. Lynn's obsessed with fresh fruit. I do my part to keep the kitchen clean by eating it before it goes right. I hate doing the dishes. Lynn's always happy to do them when she can't stand looking at the pile anymore. Fair. I'll admit it, I'm not really the cooking type. One time I burned a pot of water. True story. One spare change jar. Whenever we go out, we take some, just in case. You never know when you're going to need a bit of spare change. Damn, she walks slow. I'm not a big makeup fan, but a budding rock star always needs to maintain their image. Sorry. Yesterday's newspaper, the finest reading material in the whole bathroom. The Lethal Dose nightclub around the corner is hiring. Could do that. I could totally do that job. This job offer is pretty tempting. Rock clubs are right up my alley. It's a good place to start. I love taking long baths. All this stress just drains away. Okay. An artsy clock of some kind, postmodernist commentary on the linear nature of time. Nice sandals, they're Lynn's, and she doesn't need to know about the times I borrow them. All the junk that doesn't find its way to the junk drawer finds its way to the bookcase. I can't leave that yet. Somehow I think there's more to do here. Like, walk slow. Hey, Lynn.
Lynn.
What do you want, Alex?
Got a minute? I think we should talk.
I said all I had to say.
I know, I heard. I think everyone in the building heard. But please, give me a chance to explain. I never meant to get us into this kind of trouble.
Then what did you mean to do? You lied to me! You told me you paid the rent. Now it's 2 months overdue, and if we don't get the money, we'll be evicted.
I'm really sorry about that. It wasn't my smartest move, I know. But don't worry, I'll take care of the money somehow.
You'll take care of it? What did you do with the money in the first place? Oh my God! It was that stupid guitar, wasn't it? You said your parents got you a new one for your birthday.
Rose isn't a stupid guitar. Look, I pawned her a while ago to pay the rent when I lost my job. I figured I'd get her back once I found more work. When I went in later to check on her, they said they had someone lined up to buy her. I had to rescue her before it was too late.
Wait! What? You lost your job again? Not again, Alex! What happened this time? And why didn't you tell me?
Lynn, don't take this the wrong way, but sometimes you sound a lot like my parents. I knew all I'd get was a lecture.
Well, you should have listened to your parents. You should have stayed in school. Now all you do is... What have you been doing for the past few months?
Let's not go there, okay? I'll get your money back. Just, please, would you go talk to the landlady?
Fine. This doesn't mean we're cool, though. I want my money back by the end of the week. I'll cover you, but you have to promise to get a real job.
What, this instant? I have been looking for work, Lynn, but it's tough out there, especially with my, eclectic resume.
The sooner the better. But I'll give you a week. Consider it a grace period. 1 week to decide what you want to do with your life. Got it?
Discover my life's purpose in 7 days? No sweat! Heck, ask me something difficult. So, are you still mad at me?
I don't know. Are you still an unemployed dilettante who's getting me evicted? Yes, I'm mad at you. But I'll postpone my next freakout till the end of the week.
Thanks. Okay, a new career. What are you studying?
Biochemistry. I'm working on a thesis about disaccharides.
What are disaccharides? Sounds like some chemical off the ingredient list for instant ramen packets.
Honestly, did you ever read your textbooks? 2 monosaccharides can be joined together using dehydration synthesis, in which a hydrogen atom...
Was that even English?
Maybe if you'd gone to class back in college, you'd recognize it. Why did you drop out anyway?
Come on, Lynn, medical school? Can you seriously see me as a doctor? Imagine the death count.
You hear my friend in the background. I'm just watching her stream while I do this, so don't mind me.
So have you always had your life all planned out? I mean, you seem so certain about your future. Were you born knowing that your destiny was Daisaka thingies?
Of course not. But I was always keen on science, so I pursued that interest. You must have had something like that too, right? Pretend you're a kid again. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I hate that question. People always used to laugh at my answers, so I just started saying, I don't know.
Okay, let's try this. What do you enjoy most in your life?
Music. Definitely music.
Yeah, that's not a good start. But for the sake of argument, let's say that you could make it in the music biz. What would you need?
Instruments, a band, recording studio, a record company hemorrhaging money at me would be nice. But my parents wouldn't even pay for music school, let alone support me through all that.
Then you need to build up some savings and pay your own way, don't you?
Yeah, which means finding yet another new job. Oh well, in the meantime, at least I have this awesome guitar to practice on. Sorry, not funny. I don't suppose you happen to know of anyone who's hiring.
You should check in yesterday's newspaper. I saw a couple of interesting wanted ads in there.
Said something about the newspaper?
So have you always had your...
Of course not.
I hate that...
Okay, but
Music.
yeah, that's not a good start.
Instruments, a band...
Then you need to build up some savings.
Yeah, which means finding yet... I don't suppose you happen to know of anyone...
You should check in yesterday's newspaper. I saw...
Okay, newspaper. But do we have anything? The struggle. I'm already stuck. Ah! Then now I have to look up the damn walkthrough. You guys are gonna see that. That's not ideal. But, yeah. Oh, Nick! Nick's here. Sorry. You're the only one here, though. Okay. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. The reason why I'm not streaming is because I have a friend who's streaming. So, and I didn't want to interrupt that. So I'm just kind of like chilling, and I don't think it's a game that people necessarily want to watch me. It's just like a little not serious game, but I played it when I was younger. Explore it again. Because I never actually finished it. Because it was one of those games that you found on like the websites, and you could play for maybe an hour and then they'd kick you off because you'd have to pay for the full game. I don't know if you know what I mean, but I used to play on those websites a lot. There was like games that I would play, like Diner Dash. Like I played this game called Nanny Mania where she like babysits. That was crazy because like I swear they just kept popping out more kids for me to babysit or nanny, whatever.
Would you like me to play something on the guitar for you? Come on, it's the least I can do. Well, actually, it's the most I can do, until I find another job.
You mean on my guitar? But with my rent money?
Come on, Lynn, I'm trying really hard to grovel here.
She sits up
all
so
right.
straight.
Sure, I'd like to hear some of your tunes. But I swear to God, if all you know how to play is Stairway to Heaven...
Okay, so I'm actually gonna pull this up on my phone to see how that's going, because I have no idea how this is going. Uh, I can't see it on my phone. What? What even? Huh? No. Maybe I'm not allowed to watch it. It's fine, I guess. Whatever, I guess. Let's go. Play for Lynn, help Alex show her skills to Lynn. On the bottom of the screen, you can see the guitar divided in 5 frets. By pointing your mouse on a fret, it will be highlighted. As the song plays, notes will appear in the frets. There are 3 types of notes: red, shortest, yellow, and green, longest. Your goal is to click on as many notes as possible. Okay, it's a rhythm game, you know. Oh, I'm supposed to click on the notes. This is honestly one of the easiest rhythm games I've ever come across. I don't even remember this part of the game, honestly.
Okay! Wow! That was pretty impressive.
Wait a second. Am I still here? Oh my god, what happened? I'm so sorry. Hold on. Alright, I guess I'm back. Sorry. I didn't know. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna record then. Because... okay. I'm just picking up keys. How many keys are there? Did we pick up all the keys? I think we did. Are there any keys in here? No? Not really? Keys in... Oh, the newspaper. Duh. It's right here. This Saturday marks the most important event in Sunny Dome, California. The first ever Battle of the Bands competition starts in the city. The event has been the hottest subject on the mind of everyone this month. The audition started a month ago, and the city's filled with young, aspiring musicians. There have been more than 56 bands auditioning for the final 5 bands that will perform. The winner will be chosen by the audience and will receive $5,000 and an exclusive record deal with Knight Publishing, but not everything's peachy. Auditions are still going forward as planned. However, our trusted sources tell us that at least one band will be absent for the performance tomorrow. This means that the auditions will take place even on the day of the event. The cause of this controversy is none other than Mr. Knight, CEO of Knight Publishing. Since the public embarrassment that was his divorce, Mr. Knight's working 24/7 to find the next big thing in rock music. Because of that, he attends every audition and listens to every band. If you're a young aspiring band, there's still time to audition. Just go to the newly opened club, Lethal Dose, property of Knight Publishing, and prove that you have what it takes to become the next rock icon. Find out if your band is the one to take over the world. Grand prize, $5,000 and a record deal with Knight. Auditions are every day from Monday to Friday. Lethal Dose is employing new staff. If you're looking for a job, drop by any day after the auditions. Oh. Wow. Okay, that's it.
Open up! I know you're in there, young lady. I can hear those heels of yours marking up my nice parquet floor again. You owe me rent. Open this door right now.
It's the landlady. Lynn, you have to talk to her. She's out for my blood. If she sees me, she'll go berserk and stab me with her knitting needles or something.
Oh, all right. Slip out the window. I'll buy you some time. Just remember your promise.
I know. Wish me luck. I'm off to find myself.
Sounds complicated.
Open up! I know you're in there, young lady. I can hear those heels of yours marking up my nice parquet floor again. You owe me rent. Open this door right now!
It's the landlady. Lynn, you have to talk to her. She's out for my blood. If she sees me, she'll go berserk and stab me with her knitting needles or something.
Oh, all right.
I know.
So I just gotta climb out the window. Ugh, I hope the city garbage strike ends soon. Everywhere you look, the junk's piling up. Another choice selection of fine garbage. Ooh, rotten tomatoes. Landlady's window. If she's not in the hallway complaining about the deterioration of society, she's there, watching. Always watching. Wow, I can't believe I made that jump in these heels. I'll figure out how to get back in later. Can't go in that way. The landlady's still in the stairwell. Okay, I didn't want to. You're gonna like walk any faster than you walk. Maybe you can't. I am definitely gonna have to speed this up because nobody's gonna want to watch where you walk that. And I cannot blame them. I can't say that I would want to either.
Excuse me, I'm here for the job interview. Mind letting me in?
Not so fast.
Gorilla? His name's Gorilla.
Not?
You can ask all you want, darling.
No. Okay.
Is this some kind of game? Because if it is, I don't understand it.
I'm not here to play games, sugar. I'm here to maintain order and uphold the law.
Yeah, I can see there's a lot of riots in the vicinity. Are you sure you don't just like being an overgrown bully?
Listen, I can't let you in because the audition's still going. You'll have to wait till it finishes. And by the way, the bully thing, that was uncalled for. Pumpkin.
Why do you keep calling me by those stupid pet names? My name's Alex.
I've decided to stop using all proper names. It helps with the job, Muffin.
What are you talking about? How does it help you?
You said it yourself. You see me as a big, dumb gorilla, right? Did you ever stop to consider that I'm a thinking, feeling individual? No. No one ever does. They treat me like a faceless stereotype. It helps me cope to do the same right back.
I'm sure you're a unique snowflake, but you have to admit that you're acting pretty surly for no apparent reason.
I know it's a coping mechanism. Plus, it's kind of fun. There's a certain amount of satisfaction in manipulating people's reactions.
Yes, I believe that's what they call being a jerk.
Listen, sweetheart, do you want to be banned from this club forever?
Ooh, you're the decider, are you? All right, take it easy. But I'll figure out how to get in there one way or another. So when does the audition end?
When the boss says they end, then they end.
So I'm supposed to wait here?
Just like everyone else.
There is no one else.
The rules apply to everybody, regardless of their presence or absence. Clear enough?
Look, help me out a little here. Could you just step aside and ask your boss if it's okay to let me in?
I could, but I won't.
I see.
Good, honey.
Hey, you guessed. My name is Honey.
No, it's not. Your name is Alex. You told... Oh, I see what you did there.
Now you know my name, sucker.
Maybe, but I'm gonna try my best to forget it immediately. That will take concentration. So please, go away.
Can I ask you something else?
Is it a matter of life or death?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Or does it perhaps concern some sort of doomsday scenario where you represent my only hope for survival?
if you define doomsday to mean...
I didn't think so. Now get lost. I have places to guard, people to bounce.
What is your job exactly?
I guard the club, keep the peace, and get to be rude while I'm at it. Best of both worlds.
And this is all you do?
Of course not, Huggy Bear. I'm a research scientist.
Oh, of course. And I'm a quantum physicist. I've got a super collider here in my purse. Wanna see?
Super Collider? I don't even know her. I'm not kidding. I have a master's in biology, and I work at the Research Institute downtown. But bouncing is my first love.
You're yanking my chain. I live with a biologist. She doesn't need to moonlight as a hired thug, and she definitely isn't built like a light van.
Biologists are a many and varied species, Cuddles.
One hypothetical question. Do you have a girlfriend? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess the answer is no.
No, being a scientist slash bouncer doesn't leave much free time.
Say, how'd you like to meet a young, pretty, actual scientist?
That friend of yours? Sure. I don't get a lot of dates for some reason.
I'll talk to her and maybe we can arrange something. I hope this favor will convince you to be a bit more positively inclined towards me. Well, if you won't budge, I may as well go. It's been a slice.
See you around, Snookums.
Oh, okay. That was easy. All I had to do was double click. Wow. How do we get back in?
Rats! This door is blocked off too? I hope you're not as grumpy as that other guy.
The bouncer at the front door. He's a piece of work, huh?
He's a piece of something, all right. Listen, I really need to get into the club.
Sorry, miss. I had strict orders to keep this door closed.
You know, you don't look like a bouncer. Usually you guys look like poorly disguised Neanderthals.
I'm not a bouncer, not really. I'm a musician, a guitarist, songwriter. But since I really need some cash, I took this temp security guard gig.
Huh, I hear ya. I'm in the financial fail boat too. So what's your sob story?
It's kind of an upsetting story. I don't really like to think about it.
Come on. I bet it'll make you feel better to talk about it.
Well, I was here auditioning with my band earlier this week. After we performed, the manager told us that we were horrible, that our songs sounded like a bunch of 3-year-olds set loose in a music shop. The band wanted a scapegoat, and being the songwriter, I was an easy target. We got into a huge argument right there on the stage. Them yelling that it was all my fault, that I couldn't even write a decent haiku. Long story short, they booted me from the group. And just to add insult to injury, the lead singer tore the sheet music for my songs to bits and threw them out here after me. They're all over the alley now.
That's harsh. Anything I can do to help?
What could you do? My songs are in a million pieces. I don't have a band. I'm sitting here in a pile of trash.
Don't you worry about the songs. I'll see what I can do.
The official Lethal Dose dumpster. Rock on, dumpster. Help assemble the text of the song. Drag the pieces of paper to their place in the box. Click on the rotation button in the middle of a piece of paper to rotate the piece of cloth. My little world, all who I am. My little world, all that I do. My great world, what else could I possibly say? For my biggest love, my big world, leaves me speeches in a silent prayer. Something dear, touch me with your little hand, and I shall lose all and bad habits. All and any bad habits I have. Come on, dear, kiss me with these little lips. I don't know. But it was obviously those lips of yours. Okay, anyways.
Here, I've got something that might cheer you up. I gathered all the scraps of your songs and taped them back together.
Oh, wow. That's really kind of you. Here, I want you to have my guitar pick. Used to be my lucky guitar pick, but clearly I overestimated it. It's good to have my songs back, I guess, but if they're really as bad as the manager said, maybe they belong with the garbage out here.
I don't think they're bad at all. Maybe your band just wasn't good enough to do them justice.
You really think so?
Darn right I do. Tell you what, I've got my guitar right here. Let me try to play one. Sound. Add some bass and drums, and that would be a kickin' tune. My old band would have totally rocked it.
Thank you. You're really sweet. Tell you what, keep the songs. They sound better coming from you than they ever did from us. If you ever want another one, give me a call, all right?
Cool. I will. So now that we're best buds and all, do you think you can do me a solid and look the other way while I sneak inside?
I really shouldn't. The manager is in there, and he's a real head case. If he finds out I opened the store, he'll skin me alive and make a little man purse out of me.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from, but I really need to get in there. Don't worry. If the manager asks, I'll tell him I overpowered you and stuffed you in the dumpster. You'll believe it. Sitting out here is giving you a certain piquant aroma.
Oh, sorry about that. All right, I guess I can bend the rules just this once. Why is it so important to you to get in there anyway? I'd feel better about risking my newfound bouncing career if you could give me an explanation.
At first, I just wanted to apply for the job, but now, I don't know. I feel like... you'll think it's silly.
Try me.
Well, I'm starting to get this gut feeling that I'm meant to be here, in this place, at this time. Call it fate, destiny, kismet. Somehow I just know that I've got to get into this club right now, or else.
Or else opportunity is going to pass you by?
Exactly. See, you're much too sensitive to be a hired goon. Besides, you write great music. You don't really want to spend the rest of your life as a bouncer, do you?
God, no. You're right. Maybe it is fate that brought you here. Or at least the kick in the pants I needed to stop feeling sorry for myself and get back in the game.
Yeah, and don't let one lousy audition grind you down. You're an artist. Your muse awaits.
Yeah, forget this dump and its psycho manager. I'm going home right now to start working on some new songs. Songs that aren't limited by what my old band could play. And you, get in there and seize your chance. Carpe diem.
I will. Best of luck.
An ordinary utilitarian broom. Some things never go out of style.
Oh my God! Bomb? Is that you? I didn't even know you were working here.
Alex, man, it's good to see you. It's been what, a couple of years?
5. You could have called.
Well, so could you.
True. I guess it was easier to let ourselves drift apart. Less painful. You keep in touch with anybody?
Nah, not really. I mean, John disappeared and good riddance. Toby finally gave in and got an office job, and well, Crash is touring with a new band, Maximilian Mortal. They're playing here tonight, actually. We've all gone our separate ways. Why dwell on the past?
Yeah, probably best. Toby used to email, but since he started working for his father, even that stopped. I figured he was too busy.
Or embarrassed, you know. Remember how he used to say that he would rather play tambourine in a teen boy band than work at Morgan & Morgan with his dad?
Yeah, poor guy. And look at us, 5 years later, you're slinging drinks and I'm getting by on temp work and favors. So much for living the dream.
Those were the good old days.
I saw the ad for the job. Is it still available?
Sure. It's not much. Our janitor fell in an open manhole and had to go on medical leave. We need someone to clean up around here. Grunt work, but a job's a job, right?
Janitor duty? I can handle that. When do I start?
Right after we finish our little chit-chat. Start with the mess in front of the stage. That's the biggest priority right now. The rest can wait until after the auditions.
Seen any good bands?
Some were all right, some were terra-bad. None really made me sit up and take notice.
Anyone better than...
Better than Iron Roses?
Yeah, better than we used to be.
Not even close. From what I've seen over the past week, we could have destroyed them.
Epic as always. So, still drumming? Or did you find your calling in the liquor distribution arts?
I tried another couple of bands after we broke up, but none of them were anything worth writing home about. In the end, I decided losing my lucky drumsticks was a sign and gave it up.
Oh, come on. You never believed in all that magic stick stuff.
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, I know when to call it quits.
Bomb, you're too good a drummer to waste your life here, watching other bands play. Get some new sticks, for Pete's sake.
Nah, we were good, Al, really good. And yet it wasn't enough to keep us together. Not the Iron Roses, not our friends. In light of that, I just decided to take a permanent vacation from music.
All our troubles sprang from one source, Bomb. You know that as well as I do. In fact, seeing you here, I'm starting to think.
Oh, no. Not one of your ideas, Alex.
I'm starting to think that the Iron Roses should reunite.
That's stupid.
What's so stupid about it? Wouldn't you want to play together again?
Not with John. Never again with that drama queen.
See, neither would I. But the thing I've come to realize is we never needed him. You, me, Toby, and Adrian. We're the Iron Roses. John was something we tried to tack on because we thought we had to have an official lead singer. If it turns out we do need a fifth, we can find someone else, someone that fits.
Someone that doesn't throw tantrums and trash their hotel room? You know, I don't think we need to look for a lead outside the core group, Alex. You got a set of pipes that's more than capable of carrying the vocals.
You think? I'm willing to try, especially since it's a little late to be auditioning singers for the contest. Okay, so say we do it that way. Just the four of us. Would you drum for me again?
Iron Roses minus the self-absorbed frontman. Interesting.
Isn't it?
I still don't know. You know, maybe I lost my lucky drumsticks for a reason. Music's a rough way to make a living. Touring, late nights, roach hotels, no steady pay. Well, you know how it is.
Well, what if you found your sticks? You'd have to take that as a sign, right? That fate wants you to be an Iron Rose again.
I guess.
George the Bomb! By the will of Almighty Apollo, God of music, I hereby declare myself bound to the quest for your holy drumsticks of eternal percussion.
You're funny, Alex. In the head. I'll tell you what. You bring me my sticks, and I'll play wherever and whenever you call. Deal?
Deal.
Wicked. And if you can track down Toby and Crash, we'll take this battle of the bands by storm. I can smell that record contract now.
That's the spirit. I'll get started on this mess then. I hope there's a broom around here someplace. And a hazmat suit.
Yep. Come back and talk to me when the stage area doesn't look like a war zone anymore.
Can't you see I'm working here? Hey, bartender, call the and get this chick out of my face.
Whoa! Wait a sec. I'm here about the job, you know, the one in the paper.
Oh, yeah, that. Go talk to what's-his-face at the bar. He'll tell you what to do. But stay the out of my way!
This band is, I'm not sure how to describe it, not in polite terms, but anyway. Just to clean, but how do I do that if it doesn't give me the option to do anything? An ATM, most useful if you run a catch while parked. I'd rather go out the back door. I don't feel up to another battle of weirds with the bouncer. Did he say how?
I'll get started on this mess then.
Okay, I gotta
There's
find a
broom
broom.
around here someplace. And a hazmat.
Yep. Come.
Get there. Well, sweeping helped a little. The stage area is free of trash now. Just don't look too closely at the floor. Yeah. Okay, so I don't have to do that.
Hey, the place is looking good.
Yup. You could eat off that floor. Got anything
No.
else for me?
Don't do that.
Not right now. Oh, the manager's lunch order just arrived. You could take that to him. It might put him in a better mood for broaching the subject of your pay. Be tactful, Alex. He's not the most charming guy, and the band contest has put him on edge.
Oh, no problem. I'll handle his delicate feelings with the utmost care.
I'm not kidding, Alex.
Here you go, sir, just like you ordered.
About time.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Precious. Did I hurt your feelings? Do you need to go have a little cry? For the love of God, get out of my face and go rent a chick flick then!
Damn.
Yo, dude, I think the amp just died. Can you, hook me up with another one?
First of all, I am not your dude. Second of all, if you broke that amp, then you're paying for it.
Whoa, man, that's harsh. Sorry, mister, but shouldn't your club have, more amps?
Are you criticizing how I run my business? Son of a... Do I come over to your place of work and tell you how to salt French fries? Bar guy, do we have a spare amplifier?
Sorry, sir. We ordered a backup, but it hasn't arrived yet. I did tell you we should have at least 2 spares on hand.
Okay, you don't need to rub my face in it. Call the company and find out when the thing is going to get here.
It'll be another couple of days, sir.
Maybe I can help. I live just down the street and I've got an old amp at home. I could go get it if you want.
And I suppose you'll want to be paid extra for this additional service.
Well, I wouldn't turn down any generous offers. I could even take a look at your broken amp and see if I can fix it. See how useful I am? You should totally hire me.
You know how to fix this stuff?
Sure. Used to do it all the time for my band. I could use the practice.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go get the amp! I got 6 more bands auditioning this afternoon.
He's got a potty mouth.
So, seen any good bands?
I'm sorry, did I somehow stumble into girls' night out? Are we sipping Cosmopolitans at a trendy uptown martini bar and gossiping about the fabulous $1,000 Prucci pumps we saw on 5th Avenue? No! So stop chatting at me like I'm your best friend!
I cleaned this pigsty up. How about that pay?
What the you doing back here? That reminds me, did you find any business cards lying around?
Maybe. I threw everything in with the rest of the garbage.
You threw them away? Find them!
What? But they were just lying around like the rest of the trash.
I didn't ask for an argument. Find them, I need those cards, and you don't get paid until I have them.
I think I got everything.
Here's some of your business cards. I found a few of them, at least.
Finally! So, you're not completely incompetent. Wait a sec.
What?
Scratch that. Competent, all right. I need all the cards, sweetheart. Open up those trash bags and find the rest.
That's not all of them? How do you even know how many?
Less talk, more garbage picking. Go!
Various posters for events that don't interest me. Hey, I think that karaoke bar burned down.
threw that tomato at my window. Miriam, your kids are harassing me again. I'm gonna have to call the police this time, Miriam. They're gonna haul those little hoodlums straight to juvie.
Oh, shoot. Blech. I think the landlady could clean the hall now. Yeah, you'd think. It's like Lynn's places. Good thing we have a key, because we live here. Put it in her pocket. Feeling a little peckish. Maybe I should grab something to eat before going. Have a pear or a banana. I got you the amp, you ungrateful ass. I thought you were gonna eat something already. Damn, really? There's another one.
I've got all your business cards right here. Ever heard of a Rolodex?
Finally! So, you're not complete. Wait a sec. Ah, you smell like a dumpster. Hand over the cards. Now throw the rest of that garbage away and we'll talk. And wash your hands first.
Okay, okay.
Did you say something?
Well...
I guess I'm supposed to eat somewhere out and about or something, because wouldn't let me there. The barber. Then. Still a few copies of today's paper in the box. Maybe there are some new job ads. Almost everything I need for my daily routine can be found along this boulevard. I don't even know what's going on.
Hey, Mr. Bouncerologist. Mind getting the door for me? I've got this amplifier for the boss man.
Congratulations, your medal will be delivered forthwith.
Just let me in, you weird man.
I'm not stopping you. If I were in your shoes, I'd hurry. The manager's not a patient man.
So,
I'm sorry.
Okay, but he should have use for this. Don't know what I missed. Maybe now it'll... I have no idea. Oh my gosh, yep.
Oh, noble
That's
sire,
so silly.
I have done thy bidding and disposed of the unholy trash bags of evil.
If you need something, spit it out.
Sir, I have cleaned the club, brought you your lunch, gone dumpster diving for your business cards, and finally thrown away the trash. Hopefully you haven't forgotten about the appropriate payment.
You're demanding. You have authority issues or something? Fine, I'm not a crook. Here's your money. Don't forget to bring me that amp you promised ASAP.
You got it, pal. I'll bring it over. Here's the amplifier. Be careful with her.
There you are. You took your sweet time. Let's see the amp. Yeah, that'll do. So, can you fix the broken one?
Guess we'll find out.
Hey, thanks, sister. We sound much better now, man. Here, take my good luck guitar pick from one dude to another.
Dude, awesome.
The amp may sound better, but you guys still sound like Stop wasting my time.
Oh, man, dude, that was mean.
So is life. The sooner you stupid hippies learn that, the better. Get off my stage and go get a haircut and get a real job.
Speaking of which, what about me?
What about you? Oh, the job. Yeah, you're hired, I guess. Show up tomorrow morning. There'll be plenty more spilled beer and trash waiting for your attention.
Oh, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I must decline your generous job offer. Best of luck finding someone else, though.
What the? You want the job? You don't want the job. What the irrelevant you playing at, lady?
Leaving aside the fact that you're not exactly a model employer, I've come to the realization that I've got something more important to do than clean your floors. Resurrect my band, the Iron Roses, and rock this competition of yours.
There is nothing more important than cleaning my floors. Wait, you said you have a band? If you guys suck less than the clowns I've been hearing all week, I'll kiss you. Tell you what, you helped me out with the amp, so I'll return the favor. If you can get your band together and get their tails over here before the contest actually starts tomorrow night, I'll let you in the lineup. No audition needed. You better be amazing, though.
Hey, thanks! I knew under that nasty facade lurked a heart of gold.
Nasty?
Or not. Anyway, I must be off. Destiny calls!
Later that day, Mama Dots.
Whoa, Lynn, is something wrong? You're running around like a headless chicken.
Yeah, something's wrong. I'm late.
Late for what?
Don't you listen to anything I tell you? I'm defending my thesis today, Alex, and I can't find my notes. The examining committee is going to grill me till I'm extra crispy without them.
Oh, come on. You know your stuff, right? You'll be fine.
I know my stuff, but I'm terrified of public speaking. I've been throwing up all day just thinking about it. Don't go in the bathroom. I need those notes. If I don't have them, I'll probably step up to the lectern and pass out altogether.
Wow, I had no idea you had such bad stage fright. Sweet, now I know your weakness. Sorry, bad time for jokes. Here, let me help. What are you looking for?
Any pieces of paper covered in 8-syllable words you can't pronounce. They're probably all over the apartment. I've been doing nothing but review this past week.
Got a surprise for you.
Whoa, Lynn, is something wrong? You're running around like a headless...
Yeah.
Late for what?
Don't you listen to anything?
Oh,
I
know.
Any pieces of paper covered in 8...
Oh, there's. Don't go on the back. I don't see anything.
I have all your cheat sheets.
They're not cheat sheets, but thanks.
So we're still on for clubbing tonight, right? After all, we need to celebrate your triumphant thesis defense.
I'm glad one of us has such confidence about that. Yeah, we're still on. I'll need to unwind after this ordeal.
Great! You see? This day can't end badly, just more or less awesome.
Okay. Seems like it's working. So I think we're good. Okay.
So we're still on for clubbing tonight, right? After all, we need to celebrate your triumphant thesis defense.
I'm glad one of us has such confidence about that. Yeah, we're still on. I'll need to unwind after this ordeal.
Great! You see? This day can't end badly, just more or less awesome. Now, don't be angry at me, but I may have done something for you that you might not be totally ecstatic about at first.
Oh, Lord. Do I even want to know?
Nothing bad. I merely met a scientist moonlighting as a bouncer who happened to be a very interesting person that met certain criteria necessary to go out with you.
Are you out of your mind? I'm not going on a blind date the night after my dissertation defense. Jeez, Alex. Next time you want to help, do me a favor and punch me in the face instead. Still, will you point him out to me? So I can take a rain check on the date if he happens to be cute?
Hey, I can point him out to you and punch you in the face if you want. What did you think of the Iron Roses? You know, back when we
Hey.
were still together? You saw us play,
You're
right?
probably not gonna.
Your old band?
I'm just playing.
Yeah. You were a happier person when you were with them. That's for sure. As for your music, it was pretty good, I guess. I'm more of a country and western fan.
I know, but I forgive you.
But I will be playing.
Anyway, I found my
Bloodstone.
dream.
I just have to download.
I'm gonna get the Iron Roses back. All of them. Well, not John. He was a tool.
Which one was he? The lead singer with the fake British accent? Yeah, you don't need that. I never understood why you were stuck singing backup. You've got a great voice. Way better than that poser. So, do you have a plan? How are you going to pull off this big reunion?
You and your relentless practicality.
I just wanted to
already
warn
spoke
you.
to Mom. Crash is in town with his new band. They're the ones playing at Lethal Dose tonight.
What are
I'll
you
try
playing
and catch
though?
'em then. And I think I've got Toby's number around here somewhere.
Oh yeah, I was asking you what game you playing. Or like, I think that's. No, no, I was talking to you. What is Stray Souls about? Trying to get out of. Yeah, that's good. Why can't I? Okay, leave. Oh my god, I take a minute to figure that. Oh, okay. That's good. Or if there's any. I don't see any. Could have missed something. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Okay. Now I just have to unscramble this. Oh yeah. I believe it. So we should be able to read. Okay. You won't go in the bathroom. Okay. It should be soon. Maybe tomorrow. Thing. Depends. I can let you know if you want, but usually my Discord will also notify when I go to play as. Is it similar, like, to Left 4 Dead that you pick a character? Like campaign.
Morgan, Tobias Morgan speaking.
Nice phone voice, Toby.
Hey, I'd recognize that laugh anywhere. Alex.
So your dad didn't have you mind wiped when you went to work for him. How are you?
I'm fine. I meant to call you, but you know.
Yeah, I know. Still hurts even after 5 years.
Yeah, well, spilled milk, right? No point crying. So I'm going
Oh,
to go on a
nice.
limb and guess you're calling because you want something from me?
Hey, are you saying I'm needy? Okay, I do need something, but it's not just for me, it's for both of us. I want to get the band back together again, Tobes.
Tell me another one, Al. You're not serious, are you?
100% genuine.
Do you need help
grade
with
A
the
seriousness.
sacrifice?
I want Iron Roses back. I already spoke with Bomb.
Bomb? Now I know you're having me on. He lost his lucky sticks. You'll never get him to play without them.
A minor stumbling block. I'll figure something out,
Okay.
even if I have to carve a new pair myself.
You know, you should confront John's ex about those sticks. Remember how she used to pretend she was our manager? I always thought it was an awful coincidence that Bomb's sticks went missing right after the incident. You can probably find her down at Martha's Delicious Food.
Oh, God, Toby, you're not suggesting I talk to the Martha again.
Oh,
You know how much I hated that stuck-up
Huh.
social climbing, band-wrecking... Wait. Martha's Delicious Food? She owns the place?
Yep, opened the restaurant after she stopped playing at managing Small Potatoes musicians.
Dude, we were never small potatoes. Anyway, forget the Martha for a sec. I got the other guys on board. Would you be willing to rock this town again? There's a battle of the bands going down at Lethal Dose, and I've got a funny feeling about this, Tobes. I think it's meant to be.
You know I'd love nothing better than to play with the roses, Alex. It's just, things aren't that simple anymore.
Why not? We get the guys together, rock the club, win the contest, become rich and famous. Seems pretty simple to me.
I'd rather not get into this over the phone. I guess we could meet up tomorrow afternoon if you're really sure about this. I'm working a half day.
That'd be great. Give me a call when you're done, and I'll let you take me out for a coffee, seeing as you're the wealthy corporate drone and all, Tobias.
Yeah. So do you have any new material for the band? Rehashing our old repertoire isn't going to cut it if we're serious about breaking back into the scene.
Okay.
I've got a couple songs up my sleeve. Want to hear some riffs?
Not now. I'm helping Dad prep for his court appearance tomorrow. Tell you what, email your tunes to me and I'll take a look before you stop by tomorrow.
Ask him about a job. You still owe me the rent money, deadbeat.
Is that Lynn?
Yeah, still roommates. Okay, Lynn, lay off. I'm asking. She loaned me the rent, so I need to earn some fast cash to pay her back by the end of the week. Oh, and find my purpose in life while I'm at it.
Right. I don't know if I can help you with that last bit, but do you need a job?
Yes. I don't have much time, though.
Well, I could call Martha to tell her you're coming by and that you need some part-time work. She owes Morgan and Morgan a favor after all those food poisoning cases last year.
Ew. You're still in touch with the Martha? The business world's melting your brain after all. Yeah, okay, call her. I'll head over there. But I hope you realize how desperate I must be to go along with this.
Who or what is the Martha?
Only the Iron Rose's own personal Yoko Ono.
That's not good. Oh no.
Well, the elusive Alex makes her appearance at last.
Oh, hi there, ma'am. Yeah, sorry about the rent. I've been really down lately, and...
Now, dearie, that's enough. You know, everyone has problems, you know. This world is going to the dogs. To the dogs, I say. I simply don't have any sympathy to spare for your petty troubles, so let's keep our relationship strictly professional, shall we?
Okay, that's probably for the best. I promise I'll never be late with the rent again.
Splendid, dear. You'd better not be. Now, since we're back on civil terms, I have a teensy favor to ask of you. I'm baking a cake for my grandson's birthday, and I'm afraid I'm running a tad late. Could you be a gem and see if you have any of these ingredients in your kitchen? Sugar, eggs, chocolate, flour, milk.
Actually, I'm kind of in a rush to...
To go inside and check? Yes, I thought so. I'll be waiting right here in front of the stairs.
Okay, here's eggs. The chocolate. And the milk. The milk isn't... for some reason. Oh, I did get it. Okay, good.
That's all I could find.
Oh, dear. This isn't everything I need. I'm sure you wouldn't mind checking again, hmm?
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. She was on. I don't have sugar, eggs, flour. Each sugar. Where's flour? 10 pounds.
That's everything.
Oh, how lovely. You're young lady.
Glad I could lend a hand, completely voluntarily. What can I say? I'm a giver.
Nonsense, dear. You despise me. That's all right. I can't stand you either. You're impolite, scandalously dressed, and always late with your rent. But since I pride myself on good manners, I would never say a word about it.
Oh, really?
Hey, what happened to our professional relationship?
That's my professional opinion as a judge of character, dearie. Now, do be a peach and pay your rent on time, won't you? Or else you and your clickety-clack shoes will be sleeping in the dumpster. Ta-ta!
Making our way downtown.
Welcome back. How's the quest thing going?
Slow and steady wins the race, but I'll have to settle for rushed and erratic. Say, do you have any photos of your sticks?
Probably. I'll take a look. If I find anything, I'll email it to you.
That would make my job a lot easier. Too bad the Knights of the Round Table didn't have the internet back when they were looking for the Holy Grail, huh? My laptop's broken, but I can stop by a web cafe or something to check my email.
They're pretty distinctive. They had those Zulu tribal designs painted on them, remember? And custom ergonomic grips to help my carpal tunnel syndrome. Without them, I can barely get through one set.
Gotcha. I'll remember that.
Welcome back. How's the quest thing going?
Slow and steady wins the race, but I'll have to settle for rushed and erratic. Say, do you have any photos of your sticks?
Probably. I'll take a look. If I find anything, I'll email it to you.
That would make my job a lot easier. Too bad the Knights of the Round Table didn't have the internet back when they were looking for the Holy Grail, huh? My laptop's broken, but I can stop by a web cafe or something to check my email.
They're pretty distinctive. They had those Zulu tribal designs painted on them, remember? And custom ergonomic grips to help my carpal tunnel syndrome.
Gotcha.
Okay. This is one of those coffees where you can surf the web while you guzzle your great activity rolled into one.
Hey, I'd like to use a computer.
Yeah, me too. Take a look. They're all frozen on that stupid skull and crossbones screen. Happened one after the other yesterday while I was surfing the internet.
Uh-huh. Amazing, the malware you can catch out there on those internet sites. Don't you have any antivirus?
Oh, of course we do. It just isn't installed. Well, it kept giving me an error message. Oh, like you would have known how to make it work.
Right, I couldn't possibly know anything about computers, right? My lady brain makes it impossible to comprehend such big, complicated machines. While you struggle to catch up with the 21st century, I'm gonna go have a look at the problem.
Don't take this the wrong way, but things are already bad enough without you fiddling around with the system.
Huh. Have you got any antivirus software handy? I bet you $100 I can get your network up and running in half an hour tops. And if I win, I get to use your computers free of charge. Deal?
Fine. This I've got to see. There's a copy of McAfortin 2009 in this jump drive. Go nuts.
Typical PC. It's absolutely weird, but it should. Clean. I gotta do that. That virus is 3 different. Surfing, internet.
Okay, you win. You were joking about the $100, right? Right? And I guess it's worth that much to have the computers working again. All this place has to offer are coffee and the internet, and I make lousy coffee.
Have you ever considered hiring some employees to do that? Maybe someone who can, in fact, operate a computer?
I wish. For some reason, people aren't as interested in the whole net cafe concept as I anticipated. They'd rather stay home and use their own computers and not be charged by the hour, I guess.
It's a head scratcher, all right.
Oh well, my .com investments are going to take off any day now, and then I won't have to work at all anymore. Feel free to use the computers as long as you like. You earned it.
Just have.
What happened? The power cut out.
Oh yeah, we've got some electrical problems too. I looked at the fuse box in the back, but it's definitely something serious. Probably
You even do your
faulty
job.
wiring in the master servo widget transformer.
You have no idea what you're talking about, do you? You said the fuse box is in the back? Sit down and try not to hurt yourself. I'll go see what I can do.
You said I'm the
Feel free to use the computers as long as you like. You earned it.
Standard laser print. Oh, sweet. It can do. Nowadays, everyone really has some sort of. May I eat something, Mark? Probably later. Impressed. Every kind of booze I can.
Can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for Martha. Is she around?
Her office is at the far end of the restaurant, past those tables. I hope you have an appointment. She hates talking to anyone without an appointment. That includes employees and her mother.
Ah, Alexandra. Tobias told me you would be stopping in. I trust you're well. He mentioned your financial difficulties. Normally, of course, I don't condone nepotism in business, but I consider myself a patron of the arts.
Right.
That's it? No thank you, Martha, for generously offering to forgive the past and lend me a hand in my unemployment crisis? I'm sorry to see your attitude hasn't changed.
You're offering to forgive me? Ha! That's rich, Martha. Really.
All these years and you're still nursing a grudge. I'd hope you'd come to realize the part you played in how events unfolded. You weren't blameless in the breakup of the Iron Roses, Alex.
My part? You tried to seduce Bomb while you were dating John. If you wanted to cheat, you could have at least looked for someone who wasn't in the same band. Did you really think we wouldn't tell him?
I admit I should have realized you would feel compelled to. If you had simply kept your peace when George confided in you, all the ugliness could have been avoided. After all, nothing actually happened. George was uninterested in my advances.
The thing you never understood, and maybe you can't understand, is that I loved those guys like brothers. That band wasn't just the business arrangement you saw it as. We were family.
So sentimental. You really should develop a thicker skin, Alex. You won't make it in this competitive world without it.
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it. I wouldn't even be here if Toby hadn't been so determined to help.
Yes, he told me you're in need of short-term work. In this, at least, I believe our interests coincide.
How did you end up with this restaurant?
Ah, now that tale is a study in synchronicity.
Do tell.
I used to manage an elderly busker, a gentleman who played the accordion while dressed as a clown. It was essentially charity work. Did you know 87% of the population loathes clowns? Anywho, I handled his licenses and venues up until the day his heart gave out. He died doing what he loved, juggling flaming clubs while riding a unicycle.
That's, tragic. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. The next day, his attorney called and informed me the old clown was a miser. He owned half a dozen businesses and was sitting on an enormous pile of wealth, a portion of which he left to me, along with this restaurant.
So, I have to ask, what happened with you and John after he quit the band?
Oh my, we are revisiting the dusty past today.
Did you two get past that little relationship hiccup? Are you still dating?
Heavens no. Jonathan was amusing, but he did like to think he was the one in charge. Of course, there can only be one dominant individual in any relationship, so ultimately I had to fire him from his position as romantic partner.
Do you have any idea what happened to Bomb's lucky drumsticks? They went missing right around the time John found out you'd been hitting on him and left the band.
Why you would think I would know anything about George's ridiculous juju sticks is beyond me, but I did keep a box of memorabilia from my days in the music business. You're welcome to rummage around in it if you must. It's in one of the drawers in that filing cabinet.
Cool. I'll take a look. I need a quick job. Do you have something?
As it happens, a number of my waiters are the starving artist type, and several are off work for some music competition today. The dining room could use someone to fill in temporarily. Speak to the head waiter. He'll tell you what to do.
Like, what is this art? It's like shadow of light. Window. Okay. In the filing cap. Broken.
You'll never guess what I found. Bomb sticks were in a box of your junk after all. Snapped into a half-dozen pieces, curiously enough. What a coincidence.
You never can tell where these things will turn up, can you?
No, you can't. Except when you can. He'd like to have them back for old time's sake. I'm sure you won't mind if I take them. Will you?
Oh, by all means. I've no use for such worthless junk. A shame they're ruined. Perhaps you should stop by the music store down the block and see if they can tape them together. It would break George's heart to see them in this condition.
Uh-huh. I'm touched by your concern.
Can I help you?
Hello again. Martha told me to give you a hand. Don't worry, I'm a musician, so I have lots of experience waiting tables.
Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid I'd have to face the lunch rush on my own. You'll get the regular hourly rate plus whatever tips you earn. Go ahead and start taking orders. Fast and efficient. I like that. Now I need you to do some bussing. We're low on clean coffee cups, so see if you can collect some for the dishwasher.
Okay, but there aren't many out there on the tables. Any ideas where they're hiding?
Probably all in Martha's office. She who must be obeyed never brings them back to the kitchen herself. Please don't tell her I called her that.
Remind me, where are the coffee cups?
Probably all in Martha's office. She who must be obeyed never...
Okay, got it. Nope.
Can I help you?
Yeah. They're everywhere.
Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you?
Nine. Okay. There's 9.
can I help you?
That's all the cups. Martha really has a serious caffeine problem, huh?
Great. Here's your pay. You earned it.
Welcome to Zavone's Kingdom. I'm Zavone, and whatever your musical muse demands, I can provide.
Glad to hear it. I have a pair of drumsticks that need fixing. They're, in pretty bad shape.
Oh my. Oh, I'm afraid those are beyond fixing. Drum their final note, gone to the big old orchestra in the sky. Those, miss, are X-sticks.
I know, but I really need these particular sticks with this graphic and that kind of grip in one piece. By tonight. Or my quest fails.
Quest? There will be no failure in the Kingdom of Zavone! What kind of quest is it? Oh, I hope there's a grail involved.
I'm trying to bring my old band together for one last grab at the brass ring. I don't know if it's fate or destiny or just optimism gone crazy, but it seems like everything's conspiring to make this happen. But it won't, unless I can present my drummer with his lucky sticks.
Perhaps there is a way. Behold, a perfectly normal pair of plain drumsticks, identical in size and color to your broken ones. Now, do you have a clear image of the design that was on them? We can print it on a decal.
I've got the picture right here, and I think I know where you're going with this. We make a sticker and then stick the sticker to the sticks?
Yes, finally, someone who understands me. First, you need 2 blank decals. Ta-da! Run the stickers and the original image through the decal machine over there. I'll scan the image and print it on the blanks. Then, simply apply the printed decals to this new set of drumsticks. Voila! And throughout the kingdom, there was much rejoicing.
It's so crazy it just might work!
Stop drilling guitars. I think I'm planning to steal one. Wonder how they punish thieves in his kingdom. Do need some seeds for my. Now it's not. This machine for stack decals, every kind of material. I mean, ever as a tattoo setting.
Wow, the decals look perfect! Hopefully Bomb will be too excited to tell the difference. It's gonna be a wild night, but I still need the fancy grips. Don't suppose you have those too?
Hey, I told you, anything you need, Zavone can supply. I happen to carry the exact brand, a mere $50.
$50? For a couple inches of foam? I could yank that out of my futon for free. Ugh, all right. But for that price, they better give him some kind of superpower. Now let me just put the decals and grips on the sticks, and...
Iron Roses, former guitarist, now going by the name Chris, playing with a group called Million. The band was pretty meh. He was as good as ever. It was about halfway through the set when I noticed his necklace. That necklace meant he'd be devastated to lose it, so I stuck around after the show and searched the club. I was going to see Crash in the morning about the Iron Rose, having his gratitude, couldn't hurt. The next
I don't understand. Why can't you just take your friend his necklace?
Listen, I love the Iron Roses like family, but you never met a more superstitious bunch of guys in your life. If I give Adrian his necklace back broken like this, he'll think it's a sign, and I'll never get him to play with us again.
Seriously? He's that kooky about this thing? I mean, no offense to him, but it's kinda glamorous.
Yeah, I know, bling bling. But if I know Adrian, he's an utter wreck over having lost it. If he sees it's broken, his head'll probably explode. It doesn't look like much, but it's got a lot of sentimental value.
To each their own, I guess. Look, the missing piece must be somewhere in the club, right? If you found it, you could take the whole thing to my dad to repair.
Oh, that's right. He's a jeweler, isn't he? And he'll give me the family discount, right? Oops, there's the phone. I'll get it. I've been waiting for the guys to call me back all morning. Hello, Alex's Den of Rock.
Hey, Al, it's me. I checked out those songs you sent. They look pretty sweet.
Tobes! You like them?
I need my bass to experiment a bit with the rhythms, but yeah, I love the direction you took.
Awesome! I'm gonna go see Crash, then call Bomb, and we can all meet up here at the apartment or something.
About that, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can make it today after all. I'm really swamped here.
This is kind of time-sensitive, Toby. Tell Daddy you need a day off.
Al, you do remember my dad, right? He thinks days off are for the weak.
Oh, yeah. I remember when he said that at your graduation. Okay, well, how about I come to you then?
I don't know. If Dad sees you, he'll know something's up. You know what? Darn the consequences. It's my life and you're my friend. Stop by the office in a bit and I'll make the time for you. This is important.
Thanks.
Well, best of luck. If you can track down the broken bits, my father should be able to fix the necklace good as new.
You do at the park.
Hi, Mr. Jameson.
Oh, hello, Alex. What a surprise. You don't normally frequent this part of town, do you?
Not unless I need the help of an expert jeweler. Are you busy?
Oh, well, never too busy for a friend of Lynn's. What can I do for you?
My friend broke his favorite necklace. Do you think you could take a look at it? What's the verdict? Is it fixable?
Simplicity itself, my dear. You can come by and pick it up by the end of the week.
That's the other part of the problem. I kind of need the necklace today.
Oh my. No, I'm sorry, Alex. I don't think that's going to be possible. I have several orders already in progress, a pile of paperwork as high as an elephant's eye, and an advertising campaign which needs to be rolled out immediately.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That's sweet of you to offer, but unless you happen to be a trained goldsmith, I'm afraid there isn't much you can do.
What about the advertising thing?
You know, perhaps you can handle that. It's not difficult, simply time-consuming.
Well, I don't have a lot of time to go around, but what I can spare is yours. What do I need to do?
Splendid. Take this stack of flyers out to the parking lot. You'll see a number of green cars. The agency across the street lends them to clients visiting from out of town. If you would place a flyer on the windshield of each green car, it could bring me in some very lucrative business.
Now I have. It's in the. These at every group.
I've handed out all the flyers. You can sit back and wait for the moolah to start rolling in.
Excellent. Let's have a look at this necklace of yours.
Here you go.
Well, looks like a piece is missing, no? Do you have it with you?
Yep, got it right here.
Yes, that should do it. I ought to have this ready for you in, half an hour. Here you are, good as new.
Beautiful. It looks like it was never broken. Great work, Mr. Jameson. Thanks.
My pleasure, dear.
Good afternoon. How can I help you?
Could you tell me which room Crash is staying in, please? I'm a friend of his.
Yeah, I'm sorry, miss. I can't do that. We've had quite a few fans attempting to gain access to Mr. Crash's room, particularly friends of the young female persuasion. Mr. Crash has left strict instructions that he is not to be disturbed.
Yeah, I bet he did. I'm not some groupie if that's what you think. If you would just call up to his room and tell him Alex is here to see him. All right, I know that look. Fine, don't believe me. But I hope you realize you're interfering with destiny. Excuse me, can you tell me what room?
Oh, not another one. Look, Mr. Crash is a very busy man. He doesn't have time to entertain every love-struck fan that comes banging on his door. Do yourself a favor and go home.
A friend, one of his oldest friends, as a matter of fact. We went to school together, West Ridgemont High. Go Wildcats! I know his real name is Adrian, for Pete's sake. Do you think he tells just anyone that?
Adrian? Really? I don't know. It's easy to look that kind of information up.
Look, what's it gonna take to convince you? I really have to speak to Crash. I don't have time for this runaround. I'm trying to get our old band back together, and I need to do it by tonight.
You were in a band with him?
Yes. Iron Roses. We were epic.
Iron Roses? Well, I remember them. Now that I think of it, you do look like the guitarist from that group. All right, maybe you're telling the truth. Doesn't matter anyway. I have a list of our current check-ins, but I can't read it.
You can't read? Are you saying you're illiterate?
No, I'm saying I lost my glasses. Illiterate. Jeez.
So go buy another pair.
I lost them this morning, and I haven't even had time to go look for them. All right? Besides, glasses are expensive. Say, maybe you could see if you could find
Oh, yeah. What
I
game is
scratch
that?
your back, you scratch mine. All right, your glasses for Crash's room number.
Oh, okay.
Where do you think you might have lost them?
I know I had them in the car this morning, so I must have dropped them
I've never
somewhere
played
out
that.
back. Maybe the parking lot or the courtyard.
Oh, that's cool.
Check it out.
I'll have to look that up. Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard of it, but not.
Good
I
afternoon.
don't know. I've
How can I help
never
you?
heard of the game.
Could you tell me which room Crash is staying in, please? Yeah.
Think about the lobby. So much for my career to cap.
That's them! A little scratched up, but I suppose I should be glad they aren't in pieces, huh? All right, let me take a look at my list. Oh, here we are. Mr. Crash is in room number 208.
Thanks. Mind getting out of the way of the elevator?
Wait, if the receptionist sees you strolling in past me, we'll both be in trouble. Go around to the back entrance and I'll let you in, all right? The door's unlocked. Good luck. I've got to get back to my post. And I better not get into any trouble because of you.
Don't worry, it's for a good cause. If anyone says anything, you can tell them that without your glasses, you thought I was Crash.
No way, lady.
But it just...
Mr. Crash is not to be disturbed. No exceptions. I'd really rather not resort to force, miss.
Okay, don't Hulk out on me. I'm going. Nuts. There has to be a way in somehow.
No way, lady.
Okay. Know if something that talk to him about or not.
Alex, what are you doing here?
Hey, babe, your hired goons wouldn't let me in, so I... Oh, man, nice beard. Still keeping up appearances, huh, Adrian?
Oh, shut up. And don't call me that. The name's Crash now. Look, Al, this isn't a good time to stop by, all right? I'm having a really bad day.
Yeah, okay, Adrian, whatever you want. But just out of curiosity, would your bad day have anything to do with a particular item you perhaps lost?
How did you know that? Yes, I lost my necklace. You know the one. I'm a wreck. Did you have something to do with this? I swear to God, Alex, if you've been messing around with my necklace...
Hey, take it easy with the accusations. Lynn and I saw your band at Lethal Dose last night. Your necklace fell off when you were flinging your hair around on that stupid 1990s headbanging thing you always do. So out of the goodness of my heart, I went back after the show and found it for you. Here. Commence groveling.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much, babe. Sorry about the jerkitude. I've been pretty stressed out ever since I realized it was gone.
And I'm sure that chick parading around your balcony in a bikini isn't helping your nerves either. Anyway, don't sweat it. I know how much this necklace means to you. Just glad I could help. And since I'm already here...
Yeah, that's good.
I'd like to have a little chat about the awesomeness that was Iron Roses and the possible return of said awesomeness.
What about it?
How would you like to be a part of it again? No offense to Maximilian Mortal, but they're really not up to your caliber, Crash. I've got Toby and Bomb on board, and I'd be taking over as lead singer. Just the four of us, like it always should have been.
Oh man, that's really tempting, Alex. But why now all of a sudden? I have a commitment to Max Mortal. We've been pretty successful. I can't just up and ditch them for some slim chance at recapturing the good old days.
You don't have to. All you have to do is play one show. Tonight, at the Battle of the Bands. Either we win and Iron Roses walks away with a record deal, or we lose and you stick with Max Mortal and they never know the difference. It's a win-win for you.
Yeah.
You've got this all figured out, don't you? All right, say I go along with this harebrained scheme. What would you need me to do?
Right.
For starters, I need you and your guitar at rehearsal this afternoon. Location yet to be determined, but I'll figure something out.
Nope, no can do, babe.
What? But you just said...
I know, but today is just too soon, babe. I've got practice with Max Mortal in a couple of hours, and my guitar is broken. Plus, I have absolutely nothing to wear for a competition.
Good Lord, you really haven't changed. You'd let the chance of a lifetime pass you by because you don't have the right shirt on? Come on! Look, give me your guitar and I'll fix it. As for the clothes, honestly, Adrian, nobody cares if you're pretty. They care how you play.
I care if I'm pretty. Especially if we're trying to impress record executives. Those guys are all about image, Alex.
I understand.
So what? You want me to go shopping for you? That doesn't sound like the Adrian I know. Who is this Crash, and what has he done with my friend?
Ha! Of course I don't expect you to go shopping. I expect us to go shopping. Come on. I know some fabulous boutiques on Davie Street.
Now that's the Adrian I know. Hey, not so fast. What about your deck ornament? Are you just gonna leave her there? Not very gentlemanly, Mr. Crash.
Oh, cut it out. That's our sound technician, if you
He's
must
something,
know.
that's for sure.
She's doing me a favor by hanging out where inquiring minds can see. Like
No,
I
no.
said, it's all about appearances in this business. The Max Mortal guys don't want to deal with anything controversial.
Well, give me a sec to grab your guitar. I'll take it with me. And Crash? With the Iron Roses, you never have to pretend to be something you're not. We love you exactly the way you are. Think about it.
Yeah, I know. Man, I've missed you guys. Anyway, the guitar's over there by the dresser. Most of it, anyway. You really think you can fix it up? That would save me a lot of trouble.
So what? You want me to go shopping for you? That doesn't sound like the Adrian I know. Who is this Crash, and what has he done to
Yeah,
my
it was
friends?
really bad.
Ha! Of course I don't expect you to go shopping. I expect us to go shopping. Come on. I know some fabulous boutiques on Davie Street.
Now that's the Adrian I know. Hey, not so fast. What about your deck ornament? Are you just gonna leave her there?
Oh, sorry. Oops. Okay.
Hey, Nick.
Yes, sir.
From now on, you can let this hottie into my room anytime she wants. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Very sorry, miss. I didn't know you were one of Mr. Crash's, lady friends.
That's okay. I imagine keeping strange women out of his hair is a major element of your job.
Oh, it really is. Anyway, thanks for understanding. Very sorry, miss. I didn't know you were one of Mr.
That's
Oh,
So what? You want me to go shopping for you?
Ha! Of course I don't expect you to go shopping. I expect us to go shopping. Come on. I know some fabulous boutiques on Davie Street.
Now that's the Adrian I know.
That's our sound technician, if you must know. She's doing me a favor by hanging out where inquiring minds.
Okay, let's get moving. No time to waste.
Sweet.
I was 2. It would have almost been 3. Heard about this store. It's popular with people who don't mind spending $100 on a plain shirt. Things for won't be finding any.
Pretty styling. Let me try them on.
This is so weird. Why isn't it? Okay, now what?
Yes, I think we have a winner. This ensemble looks great. Thanks for the help, hon. Hey, here's my card.
Yeah, I have.
While I try on a few more
Sims
pairs
2
of
is my.
shoes.
All right, I think we're good to go.
Oh my god! Is that Crash from Maximilian Mortal? Oh my god, it totally is! You know him?
Yeah. And you watch a lot of TV, don't you?
I am absolutely in love with him! Maximilian Mortal is like one of my top 100 favorite bands of like
100?
all time. So,
Oh, okay. It's not for everyone. Think it-
Because I heard he
Oh.
was single. Are you in the band?
Definitely more of a.
I'm in a band.
Wow, that is like so amazing! So tell me, if you don't mind me asking, what's it like to be a celebrity?
I'm not a celebrity. I just love playing music.
Well, I envy you. I always wanted to be a rock star.
Sure, who doesn't? But I think you're missing the point. Fame is just a side effect. It's the music that's the important part.
Right.
You don't believe me?
No. But thanks for hanging out and chatting and stuff. I'm gonna go tell everyone I served someone famous today. Oh, and his assistant or whatever. Anyway, say hello to Crash for me.
Hey, Al, let's get rolling, huh?
So I'll see you in your spiffy new outfit at rehearsal, right?
Yeah, call me and let me know when and where. Thanks, babe. It was a blast hanging out with you again. Good luck with my guitar.
Hail, questing maiden! The kingdom of Zavone rejoices at your return.
Thanks. Listen, I have a busted guitar here that needs some work.
Never fear, I am an expert in the field of reconstructive guitar surgery. Unfortunately, I'm also a very busy man. I just got a shipment of new guitars that need to be unpacked, assembled, and tuned. If you can do that, I'll get to work on the patient.
Sure. Tell me what to do.
See those guitars over there? You need to get them ready for display. You'll find all the pieces there you need.
I think the guitars are all good to go.
Well done, and I'm pleased to report that the surgery was a complete success. Here's your axe. She's a bit woozy, but ready to play. Be gentle with her.
I'll tell Crash, but I don't think he got that nickname by being gentle. This looks great, though. You do good work, Doctor. Anyway, I'd love to stick around and test out those new guitars, but
Yeah.
time's a wasting. See ya.
Farewell, and please, come back soon.
I hope not.
A water cooler. I bet it's supposedly from some mountain spring in Switzerland. Water's water, if you ask me. This nature scene is probably meant to put people at ease until they remember they're in a law firm. I've seen a share of messy desk and this one is a straight contender for the top.
Hi, Toby.
Hey, Al. Welcome to my nightmare. A career at Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, I'm impressed. This is a nice office. You've got a view and everything. You must be proud of yourself.
Yeah, sure. It's just what I've always wanted. A nice office right under Dad's nose where he can keep his eye on me at all times. Fantastic. I can't wait to get out of here.
So is this all you do with your life now? I mean, not to criticize, it's just not exactly what you used to dream of.
Of course, it's not all I do. Well, kinda. Okay, yes it is.
Sounds like fun. You're a wild man, Tobes.
Hey, I still have other interests. In my spare time, I compose ringtones.
Great. And you find that fulfilling?
Well, it's not my life's calling, but it keeps a little bit of music in my day. And Dad doesn't disapprove because I can sell them for a few bucks. As long as it's capitalistic, he's okay with it.
Do you still play?
When I can, which isn't often.
Can you get out of the office? We need to get some practice in before the contest.
Well, we just need to enlist Walter's help to sneak us out of here.
Okay. First question. Who is Walter?
The building's security guard. He's a good guy, a rock and roll aficionado since long before you and I were born. I'm sure he'll help with my great escape. He's always saying what a shame it is that I gave up music.
Gotcha. Second question. Why do we need to sneak out? I thought you got your work done. What is this, prison?
Well, my dad runs it, so yes. If he spots me leaving with you, he'll know something's up that he's not going to like. He's been congratulating himself for the last 5 years on breaking me of the music habit.
Dude, you're an
Walter can help me
adult.
slip out
Don't worry
unseen.
about what your dad thinks.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's go enlist Walter.
There's one more thing.
Why am I not surprised? What thing might that be?
Well,
Yeah.
As soon as I got the music you emailed me, I went looking for my bass to try it out. I couldn't find it.
You lost your bass?
Everybody's losing
I've got
stuff.
this sinking feeling that my dad swiped it. I bet he's got it hidden at his condo somewhere.
So we go and look for it. You've got a key to your dad's place, right?
Yeah, but I can't risk being seen there. Would you please go over and look for me? Dad will be tied up in court until early evening, so the coast should be clear. Here's the key.
Fine, I'll do your dirty work for you, you coward.
I've seen a share of messy desks in my life. This one is a straight contender for the top. It's not even messy. I don't know what the hell. That's the main security. These security monitors have seen better days. I better not touch them. They might fall apart.
Hi, are you Walter?
That's me. And who might you be, young lady?
I'm Alex, Toby's friend from his old band. He told me that you could help him with his great escape from corporate jail. We've got a music contest to rock.
Ah, I just might be able to swing that, but,
There's always a but. What's up?
Well, I'm alone here today. Jones is sick, so I need to manage the elevators, the security cameras, and all that stuff by myself. Not usually a problem, but I'm gonna need to jimmy with a couple things to give Toby the all clear. Since you're here...
I can take over one of those jobs, and you make sure Toby gets out of the building unseen.
You got it, Missy. You just watch the elevators for any monkey business, and I'll get things ready for young Mr. Morgan to slip away.
Oh no, I. You? Okay. Do. Here we go.
So, mischief managed?
You got it. Coast is clear. He'll be out in front in a few minutes.
Nice. I really appreciate this. Well, I better get up there to meet him. He's probably hiding in the bushes from his dad.
If you wouldn't mind, there's one more thing. I've been here all day, and well, I really need to see a man about a horse. You think you could watch the video screens for me for a few minutes until I get back? If you spot anything fishy, I'll just give me a holler.
No problem.
Okay. Just click.
Phew, that's better. I was just about fixing to explode. Thanks a million, Alex. Now here, take this key and... Oh, dang it. Where is that key?
Which key?
Well, I was gonna give you the key to my garage. Toby told me about Iron Roses, and it's the perfect place for you young folk to rehearse. Can't win a big contract without rehearsing. Not quite sure where the key's gotten to, though. Oh, here it is. There you go. Toby knows the address.
Thank goodness. I thought for a second you were gonna send me hunting for the key, too. Thanks again, Walter. This nicely solves the problem of where to practice.
My pleasure, Alex. Good luck to you both. I expect a copy of your big debut record, you hear?
Yeah, of course. Pokemon.
There you are! So the Great Escape worked!
Like a charm.
Also, good news. Walter's letting us use his garage for rehearsal.
That is good news.
So let's head over there and get set up. We don't have a ton of practice time before the show.
Yeah,
Sounds
I've
like a
played
plan.
those.
I'll leave my car here as a decoy for Dad and
Oh,
hail a
and
taxi.
horse pack. I didn't see
Seriously,
that you
Combs,
put
your
that on.
paranoia about your father is kind of unhealthy. All right, see you at the garage
Yeah,
in a bit.
it is.
I'll call Crash and Bomb and tell them where to meet us. Okay, grab your instruments and... Wait, where's Bomb?
Beats
Yeah.
me.
Maybe he's still at work.
And Alex, we're missing some equipment. Like my guitar, kind of an important thing for me to have.
Yeah, and my bass, too.
Jeez, how do you guys dress yourselves in the morning? All right, wait here, read over the new music, and I'll be back with the equipment soon.
And Bomb?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. You're a big help.
Mhm. That's good.
So I take it you didn't screw your courage to the sticking place and go get your bass back.
It's not like that.
It would be a lot easier for you to
That's
go and
great.
find where he hid the thing, you know?
Nuh-uh.
I'm glad you're
No
enjoying.
way. If for some reason my dad came home, he'd kill me for skipping out on work.
Oh my gosh.
At least if he finds you there, you can make up some clever excuse on the fly.
Flattery duly noted. Don't worry, I won't let the big scary lawyer man get you, Toby.
If he was your dad, you'd understand.
Hey, Al, you got my guitar repaired, right?
Good as new. And it'll stay that way if you quit spinning it around like a freaking baton twirler during your solos. I'll leave it in the garage.
It's called showmanship, babe.
Yeah.
Bomb! Why aren't you at rehearsal? The guys are waiting to start practice. What gives?
I'm sorry, Al. I didn't know I'd have to work today. I got called in when everything collapsed into chaos.
What do you mean?
The concert. What? You didn't hear? Last night, a bunch of suits turned up during the show and spent like an hour talking to Mr. Leith in his office.
That's the manager, right? The ray of sunshine who offered me the job yesterday?
Yep, that's him. After the businessmen left, he just sat in there for the rest of the night staring at a blank wall. And when we closed, he told us it was all over for him and his Battle of the Bands project. Night Publishing backed out.
What? No! We need that contest!
I know, but the company's already been buying, picked up all the equipment they lent the club for the show.
You've got to be kidding me. Why would they back out now? And nuts! My amp! They took my amp!
You should know what a
Oh no, I'm sorry, Al. It was nuts around here. Mr. Leith took off as soon as the customers left. Said to leave the cleanup until today since there was no more contest to get ready for. He didn't give any details. Not much point in holding an Iron Roses rehearsal anymore, I guess.
I'm not going to sit back and watch our big chance go down the toilet. Step 1, I have to get you out of here. Step 2, I have to convince Night Publishing to go through with the contest. Step 3, profit. Now, while I think about how to manage Step 2, what can I do to help with Step 1?
Well, I need to tidy the club up since our only janitorial applicant went off on a crusade instead. There's a ton of garbage to be taken out. If you do that, I can get a jump on cleaning the bar.
Piece of cake. Now, before I throw it out, does Mr. Leith need anything from the trash this time? Business cards? His ruined dignity?
He's not getting that back. But now that you mention it, there's a brewery running one of those winning bottle cap contests. There's bound to be a couple of winners in with the empties, so save any caps you find, okay? We could use any cash we win to help get Iron Roses off the ground again.
Ugh, that's what I get for trying to make a joke. More garbage picking. Should have kept my mouth shut.
Oh. I like. Do you? Oh. Okay. Just playing this. Sorry, here. Oh, is it? You said. And get off. Come home at last year. So long.
Whew. I'm done.
You're done?
Yes, finally. Are you ready to go now?
Sure. Yeah, Mr. Leith is probably too busy weeping into his leather couch to bother checking if his bar is spotless anyway. There is one more thing, though.
No more excuses, Bomb. We're running out of time here. Go to the garage and start working out the new material with the guys. I'll be there in a bit. First, I have to pay a little visit to the offices of Night Publishing. Oh, and Bomb, don't forget your drumsticks.
Oh, my God, Alex, my sticks! I can't believe you actually found my sticks! Wow! They look like new! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm almost starting to believe all this talk about fate.
If we're destined to be awesome, the awesome won't be denied, Bomb. Now go! We're not out of the woods yet. I still have to work some magic to get this contest back on its feet.
That's when you're a big record. Guess when you're a big record, it's looking. Me last year.
Yes, can I help you?
I need to speak to whoever's in charge of the lethal dose contest.
Contest? Oh, the Battle of the Bands. I'm sorry, I'm afraid that's been cancelled.
Yes, I heard. I'd like to know why. So what happened? Everything was good to go. Plenty of bands lined up, the equipment was all in place, the club was clean. You can take my word on that last one.
It was strictly a business decision. Mr. Leith proved difficult to work with. The situation escalated to the point where maintaining a professional relationship was no longer feasible.
But this concert wasn't strictly business to me or the other band members that tried out. It was personal, a shot at a dream. This was going to be someone's big break.
I understand it's an unfortunate turn of events, but rest assured Knight Publishing is considering a number of other projects aimed at recruiting fresh new talent.
You don't understand. My band only has this one chance. Everything's fallen into place since I heard about this contest. Like it was meant to be, you know? That kind of opportunity doesn't knock twice. If you don't give us our shot tonight, that's it for the Iron Roses.
I'm truly sorry, miss. I wish there was something I could...
You've heard of us?
That would make you Alex, correct? Guitar and backup vocals? I remember the Iron Roses, caught quite a few of your shows. The lead singer was a bit artificial, but despite that, I thought you had immense potential. I was under the impression that you split up.
We did, but we're back, without the faux British invasion frontman. And if you remember us, then you know we'd rock Lethal Dose to its foundations. But that aside, this concert's gotten tons of hype. If you cancel it, you're gonna have a lot of cheesed off people on your hands. That's not good business. You dealt with Mr. Leaf this long. What's one more day? Tomorrow you can send some goons to kneecap him or something.
You've got that fire I like, Alex. Believe me, I would prefer to see the contest through. I suppose I could give Mr. Leith a second chance. I suspect to be much more accommodating now that we've reminded him who's in charge in this arrangement.
Then the battle's back on? One more thing. I lent my amplifier to Lethal Dose yesterday. I think your cleanup crew might have accidentally picked it up with the rest of the equipment.
Yes, you've convinced me, young lady. The battle is back on. As for your amplifier, you can check for it in the equipment room down the hall.
Rock on! I'll have a look-see.
Walk. Oh.
Alex, I don't mean to be a pest, but I kinda don't have any drums.
What? What happened to your old set?
Sold them when I decided to hang up my musician hat.
You could have told me this earlier. Can you afford to buy a new set?
I tried to tell you earlier. Buy a drum set on my crummy nightclub bartender salary? Yeah, right. Maybe we can borrow a set for the day. I think that music shop downtown rents instruments.
Fine. I'll head over there and see what I can finagle.
She said she again, but
Well, I'm back.
Marvelous. Wonderful to see you. What's broken this time?
Nothing for a change. I'd like to borrow a set of drums. Is that possible?
No problem, but...
Oh, please don't tell me you need me to do something.
Oh my, no. No favors needed, just money. I have a soft spot for people chasing their destinies, so I'll loan you a set of drums, but I will require a damage deposit.
Sure. I don't have much money, though.
Never fear. I have faith, hope, and trust in you. And so I'll only ask for, $200.
Ouch! Ah. How much is it for people you don't trust? Never mind, I don't want to know. That's almost all the money I've scraped together. But I don't have time to argue. Here you go.
Spectacular. I'll help you load the drums up into your mighty steed, that is, into your taxi. Take good care of them, and may Lady Luck ride with you.
Here's hoping.
Expensive. Yeah, that is. Nice painting. How would that? If it's
Yo, Al, where did you put the microphone?
Oh, it's in the magical wardrobe with my unicorn and the rest of my non-existent stuff. I never had a mic, Adrian.
You used to have one, didn't you? And don't call me that.
No, not exactly. I used to ninja my dad's old mic for our shows.
Oh, well, can you go borrow it again?
No, he wouldn't lend it to me, and I'm not gonna ask. If you want a microphone so bad, find one yourself. You're the big rock star.
Whoa, take it easy, Tiger. Is there something wrong between you and your dad?
If you must know, we haven't spoken since I dropped out of medical school. He only put up with my music as long as I was studying to get a real job someday. I'm sure he'd be thrilled to see me trying to resurrect the Iron Roses and unemployed to boot.
Sorry, I didn't know.
How long has this silent treatment been going on, babe?
Couple of years now, I guess. Look, can we talk about something else?
Alex, listen to me. He's your dad. No matter what he thinks of your life choices, He's probably long since gotten over his initial reaction. I bet he's regretting it, and I'm sure it's killing him not to be in touch with you. Trust me, babe. I know what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, thanks, TV shrink. You just want that microphone. Well, I still know where the spare key is. I guess I can sneak in and liberate the mic from Dad's place.
That's good enough for now, but you should think about what he said, Al.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Alex, what are you doing here?
Take it easy, Dad. I only wanted to pick up some of my old stuff. I'll come back when you're not around.
No, Alex, please wait. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just so relieved to see you again. How have you been? Are you eating? You look pale.
I'm fine. And before you get excited, no, I'm not going back to college. And no, I haven't come to my senses and given up on my silly dream of being a musician. I'm the same disappointing Alex I was 2 years ago. Sorry to get your hopes up.
Pumpkin, I may have been worried about your decisions, but you have never been a disappointment to me. I realized after our falling out that I may not have made that clear. There hasn't been a day since then that I haven't wanted to call, but I was afraid that you'd simply hang up on me.
Dad, I wouldn't do that. Okay, I probably would. What can I say? I inherited your temper.
Alex, we're both too stubborn for our own good. It's been a nightmare not knowing what you're doing, whether you're all right. I'm sorry I drove a wedge between us, Alex. Can we please put the past behind us?
I'd like that, but here's test number 1. I need your old microphone.
The microphone, you're playing again? That's great! It wasn't until you gave up on your music that I realized how important it was to you. The microphone's in the basement with the rest of your old stuff.
Great. Thanks, Dad. Need anything while I'm down there?
Not from the basement, but it's nothing. I can see you're in a hurry.
No, tell me, what is it? I'm not in such a rush that I can't spare a few minutes for my own father.
Well, I'm working on an article, and I need some reference books from the attic. I'd go up there myself, but my arthritis has been flaring up, and the stairs have become a real problem. Think you can give an old man a hand? I've written down a list of the titles.
It would be my pleasure. Here, let me see that list. I'll be back in a flash. About the books.
Were you able to find them?
Every last one.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I had this horrible vision of falling down the stairs and lying there crippled until the dogs decided to eat me. I won't keep you any longer.
I've got to run, but I don't suppose you'd like to see me play tomorrow night. It's the Iron Roses Grand Reunion show.
Oh, your old band is back together? Even John? Don't make that face, honey. Good. I always said you didn't need that arrogant little...
Everybody hates.
Twit. That's wonderful. Call me later and let me know the concert details. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I will, and I'll be in touch from now on. Take it easy, Dad. No stairs. And keep the dogs well fed.
I'll try. Good luck, sweetie.
Luck seems to be on my side this time.
Okay, only one thing left. The mask.
The mask of inspiration.
The one and only.
Do you know where it is?
What? I thought you had it.
Don't look at me. I didn't even have my drumsticks.
Well, I sure don't. Oh, wait. I kept it. It's hanging in my office.
Of course, we get
Can you
it.
go pick it up, Alex? I would, but my dad, you know.
Sweet mother of pearl, Toby. Do you want me to fetch your spine from wherever you left that? I'll be right back. You guys stay here, and hold hands for Pete's sake. I don't want any of you getting lost.
Hey, we're not going anywhere. I, for one, don't know how to get home from here.
Before we start, I've got a little something to give you guys.
Presents? For us? Yay!
Well, not for you, Bomb. I already conjured up your lucky drumsticks. One miracle per band member is all you get. But Toby, Crash, unto you I hereby bestow these official Iron Roses reunion tour guitar picks.
Ah, thanks, Alex. You really thought of everything.
I'm starting to believe you were right. This was meant to be.
It's amazing what fate can accomplish, isn't it? Fate and a motherload of legwork. So what are we waiting for? Tune up and let's rock!
Energy is there. So I had mic issues when I was playing this, which is weird considering I set it to where the mic doesn't go, too high. So I don't know what happened there, but I was having like mic cutting out issues and you can hear it. So that's why I put some subtitles in some places. So my outro didn't go too well, so I'm recording it now. Thank you guys for watching this playthrough of Iron Roses, and I'll see you next time. I don't know why they didn't even bother to tell us if they won the competition or not, but it's an older game. They're not gonna finish it now. I hope you all take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.